This is my first ever knife handle that I ever made, and I used it's about an inch and a half by half-inch block of about 14, 16 maybe inch long block of wood, and well, it's not ideal for making a knife handle at all, because the wood is very splintery and very soft. It's pretty heavy, but it's that type of fuzzy wood. So, as you can see on the handle, it's not very smooth, the finish. Can you tell right here? You see that? Kind of fuzzy. But it's good enough to make a practice handle out of. And I just spray painted it with some primer gray just because I had it. So I carved that with a Dremel, or shaped it with the Dremel completely, and I shaped it progressively as I felt how it felt in the hand. Like I just made it perfect for my hand. As you can see, my index finger goes right there perfectly, and my thumb can go on this little ramp right here, and got enough palm. I don't want it to stick out too much. I'm not going to put a glass breaker on it. I like that little round, smooth finish, but it's kind of aimed upwards, if you can tell. And then for the grip, I put some pretty deep little concave grinds right there. They're actually pretty deep and kind of rough, but for me, I think they're just a bit too rough maybe, but they're actually pretty good for my taste. This side has the big, wider concave, but this one has thinner ones, and I think the thinner ones are better. The idea behind the bigger grinds was that I could put my fingers in it to get kind of a finger groove type thing, but it feels just good enough like that. Really, actually, it's a really comfortable handle, and then I can just hold it a little bit higher up if I need to, or down here for nice control with that type of hold. And then the most comfortable way, even though this is probably the most comfortable knife handle I've ever had or held, it gets even more comfortable when you hold it like this. You can see my pinky wraps around that really well, and then it's pretty secure here, so my hand isn't going to slide down, and I got this perfect right here. So it fits perfectly at the bend of my thumb, so I can use that as a support too. And all those grooves and all those grooves in there really help you get grip. So if you're gonna stab like that downwards, or if you're gonna swing like that, it's pretty ideal knife handle. I drew it up on a piece of paper using I crumbled up some 2 sheets of paper, and I kind of crumbled them up with my hand to make a shape. I outlined it on paper, a rough sketch, and from there I just edited it for a little while, and I put the design onto real wood, and from there I made the perfect shape. I went through all my kitchen knives trying to figure out which one was the most comfortable, what I liked about this one or that one. I looked online for a bunch of handle designs and came up with my own. It's extremely comfortable and secure, safe, very functional. This is about a 8-inch blade, woodblock mock-up. And this is my first knife handle, that the actual design that I would use on a real knife. But as of the actual blade, I had a few files laying around, and I grabbed one and I built. Here, let me go to the over here, and I built myself my very first knife. So as you can see, it's just a file, and I built kind of a Tonto edged blade on here from the file. I didn't soften the steel or heat treat it at all because I didn't even plan to actually make a whole knife. I just wanted to test the file metal, and it's actually really good for like maybe a machete or just very rough knife, not for very precision cuts. I'm gonna do some test cutting for you guys in just a bit, but show you kind of how sharp it is. Maybe if I can put the camera somewhere. Let's see. Okay, maybe I can hold it. No. I'm gonna do this. Maybe. I don't know. I'll try and show you. You know, I'll just do this. Alright. Here, I'll go get my tripod real quick. Would have made everything much easier. And still, the prototype still haven't built. Wow. Smart. Okay. Oh, the wires are touching. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so it's actually kind of a dull blade now, because I've been doing a lot of testing on it. I'll show you what I mean. Which, as you can see, it's probably not going to cut it. Well, wow, it actually did. Okay, so the stab isn't very clean, or the cut, but it's still sliced, and actually at a curve. And the tip is really good for like what's it called, like an X-Acto knife. Wow, that's dull. Never mind. Well, when it wasn't dull, I could cut like an X-Acto knife very well with it, but I've been testing it very roughly. Like, here's the sound this makes when I put it against another metal. It's not really, it's not making that grinding noise a traditional knife would make. The metal is really strong, and it keeps its edge very well, but I'll show you how I made this knife lose its edge. And I gave a little bit of flat primer. I polished it up a bit. Just put that on to prevent too much rusting. I already have a little bit of rust on there. On the edge, not much, and the edge is not even really straight. Maybe the Tonto edge is very nice though, but the rest of it's very uneven because I made it with the Dremel and the little grinder attachment, and as you can see, it's not straight either. But it's my first knife, and that's actually really functional. I'm gonna make some handle scales from some wood. they said that I need some epoxy or something to put them on with. But yeah, similar grooves. See right here, very comfortable. Very comfortable. Could have made a much larger blade, but I chose the handle over the blade. This is a 3-inch blade, so I don't really need much more than that. Now I'm going to do a little test cut. I'm going to show you guys what type of test I've been putting it through. I'm going to go put you in the tripod. Bring you guys over here. Let's see. Aim the camera up a bit. That should be just about right. Just going to clamp it down here. Gotta make sure that's secure, or else it can go wrong. That should be good. Actually, this one's kind of in the way. Loosen that just a bit and angle it. Okay, that should be good. And I'm gonna use here. I'll hold the camera. I'm gonna use this to chalk. Show you what I'm. So you can see I already got a few chalks into here. Let's see. Alright. That's pretty tough testing. One more. Those are pretty deep. So, and I already kind of shaved it down a bit. And even all through that, it still has its pretty edge. It didn't round or anything. It didn't curl or bend. So that's really good. And I need some epoxy to put the scales on there, but actually I'm gonna later on when I have more money, I'm gonna order 18 inches by ½ inch by 1/8 of an inch flat stock of 01 tool steel to make a real knife out of, and more some G10 to make a real knife handle on that. But yeah, lots of videos coming. I already had 5 for you guys, but I had them on my desktop and I was deleting a bunch of movies and that I had, but I already watched them and I'm not planning on watching them again. So I deleted all those and the videos got deleted as well. But you can expect more videos from now on. So thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later.